morning, afternoon, or evening lettuce heads. Welcome back to Iceberg Lettuce. Today we'll be breaking down obscure and creepy commercials through 6 tiers. Furbies were released in time for Christmas 1998, and in 3 years over 40 million Furbies had been sold. Furbies are unnerving looking enough already, being almost hamster and almost owl. However, a Japanese ad for the company makes them terrifying. Complete with loud flashing lights, random noises, and satanic imagery, the little dolls that are normally sold to children are shown to commune with the devil. In 1999, PlayStation aired one of the most confusing ads ever. It showed an empty room with a girl sitting in center frame, her visibly distorted head a work of CGI. However, she talks about aliens and the experience of traveling between planets before transitioning to what she calls mental wealth, and points to her unnaturally large cranium. All heard the folktale of Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat in a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, etc. Now Humpty Dumpty is back on his wall, cracking open Kinder Surprise eggs and speaking in unintelligible gibberish. He showcases some things that you could get out of a Kinder Surprise egg before throwing himself off the wall to his demise. In 1992, Nintendo released an advertisement for Super Mario Land 2 that had Wario attempt to hypnotize the audience in order to prevent Mario from finding the 6 golden coins and destroying Wario's palace. While the floating head and spiral background is now a meme template, when the ad was released, there was controversy if the advertisement could be hypnotizing children with real subliminal messages instead of just trying to get the Super Mario game more players. In 2010, around Halloween, Snickers dropped an advertisement that is equal parts horrifying and funny. A woman named Miss Jensen is pushing her shopping cart through the grocery store when a Frankenstein-looking woman shambles up and calls out to her before stroking her cheek. Miss Jensen instinctively pulls away, but the Frankenstein grabs her cart and pulls her back, shoveling Snickers into her cart before letting her go. As Miss Jensen hustles away, it is revealed that the woman is just 2 children in a costume trying to get adults in their neighborhood to buy Snickers instead of some crazy Silence of the Lambs type scenario. In a series of Japanese McDonald's advertisements, Ronald McDonald is seen stalking young girls, kicking down their doors, and hiding under one girl's bed. Ronald even says there is always a McDonald's nearby, as the ad where he is shown under the girl's bed ends. While this is scary enough, some people surmise that the killer clown appearances may have been influenced by these commercials. In the most bizarre commercial I've ever seen in my life, up to the rest of the video I guess, Quiznos stars 2 spong monkeys singing about why Quiznos subs are so good. I really don't know how to explain this video. You need to go watch it. Stop the video, click on the link in the description. It's 30 seconds. Seriously, if you haven't watched the Quiznos video, turn back and watch it now. If you have watched it, you know why it's so important. Metz is a now discontinued brand of Alco Pop owned by Bacardi Martini, known more famously for their Judderman advertisement. The ad depicted the Judderman as a Jack Frost type creature bent on using Metz to lure unwary travelers to their demise in the frozen forest, and is hailed as one of the best scary non-horror movement advertisements ever. In 1986, an American Nintendo ad marketing the NES was released. Distorted voices repeat, "You cannot beat us," over and over again, while NES gameplay is shown on screen and in-game characters pop on and off the screen. The only audio in the whole ad is TV static, the Nintendo theme when the ad starts and ends, and the words, "You cannot beat us." Ironically, this is the first commercial from the tier list that I've seen prior to my research. Out of the 33 ads I've watched so far for this video, this is easily the craziest and the only one so far that is definitively fake. Big Game Liquid Slam starts with your classic random pro athlete hanging out with and playing football with random kids. After drinking Liquid Slam, 3 kids turn into that metallic Terminator goop and fly to the field where their friends are playing football with that pro athlete. Unfortunately, the kids don't quite reassemble in the right way and turn into a horrific monster that kills another kid and the mom before the video ends. In an advertisement for Mike's Hard Iced Tea, a man working an office job is approached by a female coworker. She immediately notices that the man has a second, smaller head attached to his collarbone and calmly invites him to go out for a Mike's Hard Iced Tea in order to ease his condition. The head seems placated by the idea, and the three of them go out for drinks. On Mother's Day in 2017, Skittles dropped a uniquely disturbing ad showing a mother eating Skittles and her adult son guessing the flavors. At least, we assume that that is what is occurring. However, the frame pans down to show that they are still connected by the umbilical cord, and the son says, "Oh mother, I love eating Skittles every time you eat Skittles," before the ad ends. Another addition to the ads I've seen prior to my research is the face bank. Your classic automated bank that does a quirky little activity to take your money. However, this model is quite literally just a face on the side of a box. You put your money in its mouth, and the face bank eats it in order to store your money. Not only does the face bank look unnerving, the way the mouth moves and the noises it makes are unbelievably off-putting. In summer 2020, Balenciaga dropped a 4-minute advertisement that has fake news anchors reporting on the realignment of our solar system and the wacky effects that it has on the populace and the Earth. No words are spoken in the entire 4 minutes, and the news anchors' mouths move really weirdly, looking like they've been CGI'd on really poorly. Many shots of Balenciaga models walk around random urban settings to the sound of off-putting ambient noise, like if Minecraft cave noises got crossed with really bad house music. The ad is just 4 minutes of creepy ambient noise and intentionally putting off CGI. Tastic Me is a very clear spoof on Despicable Me, the 2010 hit movie that sparked a ton of memes. Dealtastic Me is a commercial put on by JT's Chrysler Jeep and Dodge car dealership in Lexington, complete with JT as Gru and a handful of little minions that look distorted enough to not get JT hit with ye old trademark banhammer. Puppy Monkey Baby was aired as a Super Bowl commercial in 2016 and is the last ad I've seen prior to research. Puppy Monkey Baby is, as the name suggests, a hybrid between a puppy, monkey, and a baby. Mountain Dew's Kickstart was a new business venture, and they added the creepy little monster as the pop to their new idea. I Am Autism was an ad made by Autism Speaks, a nonprofit autism awareness organization and the largest autism research organization in the United States. The ad looks like sort of the found footage you see in a horror movie, and the narrator talks about how autism might catch your kid before you even notice. Not only does the ad liken autism to a murderer or a kidnapper, but it also spreads confusion about autism around people that don't really understand the condition. In the last entry, and probably the biggest argument for trademarking mascots, is the popular YouTube video, Tony's Back. This video is a spoof on the classic Frosted Flakes ads with Tony the Tiger. However, instead of Tony helping an athlete compete or helping a kid do their homework, Tony helps a cop commit police brutality. This is clearly not an ad created by Frosted Flakes, but the association of Tony the Tiger in the video establishes enough connection to leave a bad taste in your mouth. Today we've covered many different advertisements from many different companies from many different countries to find some of the most cursed and unnerving commercials ever released. While most of these entries are real commercials aired, some of these are just famous YouTube videos that have spoofed the cliche types of commercials. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.